One of the issues that the recent issues that seems to be churning under is the border. Now, the border is not a new issue, obviously.
I'd like to see something done about the illegal alien problem that would be so sensitive and so understanding about labor needs and human needs that that problem wouldn't come up. We're creating a whole society of really honorable, decent, family-loving people that are in violation of the law, and secondly, we're exacerbating relations with Mexico. If they're living here, I don't want to see a whole thing of 6- and 8-year-old kids being made, one totally uneducated and made to feel that they're living with outside the law. Let's address ourselves to the fundamentals. These are good people, strong people. Part of my family is a Mexican. Can I add to that? Rather than making them or talking about putting up a fence, why don't we work out some recognition of our mutual problems, make it possible for them to come here legally with a work permit, and then while they're working and earning here, they pay taxes here. And when they want to go back, they can go back, and they can cross and open the border both ways by understanding their problems.
And the tone of both of those candidates was 180 degrees different than the tone of any Republican that's speaking out today.
Well, you're right. The whole Republican and the national position, but the Republican position in particular, has moved rapidly and very negatively from where it was in the 1980s and the 1990s. And it would be an issue that would work for Republicans because Biden is sort of locked into where things he can and cannot do because of his base and because of his prior commitments and because of the legislative leadership that he responds to. But the Republicans, rather than having a policy that will work, now have decided they're just going to do nothing and let the great Donald come down from on high and I don't know, stop it with bayonets. God only knows what he's going to do. He has no idea. And that is an abdication of leadership. And what's going to happen is they're going to take an issue on which Republicans could have run over the Democrats on, and they're going to show themselves to be inept at solving the problem at the congressional level.
This was discussed in a private meeting, but somehow got out. So if it had stayed private, they might be able to pull it off. But the fact that it's out there now does make the Republicans look like they don't want to govern.
That's exactly right. And one of the ways it got out was that Trump tweeted it. I mean, he stepped on his own lines once again to make sure he got the credit.